Welcome to another edition of Sports and Songs podcast. This is the midweek bonus episode by Dan, your co-host here. Today's topic will be the Minnesota Amateur Baseball Crow River Valley League results and schedule for the month of April. Now, the reason we're covering this is we're going to be focusing this year on the DRS League, which is south of the Twin Cities, and the Crow River Valley League, which is west and south of the Twin Cities. DRS really doesn't have anything scheduled till May. They've got no games in April. Now, the Crow River Valley League has split up a couple of weekends here in April to throw a handful of games into the mix. So I'm going to be reporting on those today. Remember, you can always reach us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on our blog, and on YouTube. You can catch Dan and Andy's shows on Sunday mornings, 9 o'clock on Anchor. Let's get started with the North. Crow River Valley League North. Glencoe started off the season playing Montrose Waverly. Glencoe put up 10 hits on the game compared to Montrose only having 3. Glencoe loses in 10 innings 5-3. So they had the sticks. Hits were out with 10, kept Montrose down, but started the season with 5 errors in the field for Glencoe. You're not going to win many games that way. So they started off with a loss in that non-conference matchup. St. Bonnie starts this week. St. Bonnie opens against that same Montrose Waverly team at Waverly on this coming Sunday. So St. Bonnie will kick things off on this coming Sunday as part of the North, taking on Montrose Waverly. Montrose could find themselves sitting at 2-0, potentially after 2 games. Watertown, the Watertown Red Devils went to the state last year, won 1 game, and got beaten the second game at state. They take on St. Louis Park last Sunday. I went to that game. It was 1-1 in the 7th, and I think I left in the seventh inning. They went on to lose that game, Watertown, to St. Louis Park, 2-1 in 10 innings. St. Louis Park Class A team beat them 2-1 in 10 innings in Watertown, the Red Devils. And to my surprise, if you look on the St. Louis Park roster this year, they've got Chris Odegaard, former pitcher from Plato, on that squad. So that could be very, very interesting. He took the last year or 2 off. I am not sure, and if he's there with St. Louis Park, that could be very interesting for Class A this year in that league. Watertown will play another Class A team this coming Sunday at home. They'll take on Lions Pub. And then they have a 3rd game, the only team with 3 games in the month of April. They go to Dassel Cokato on April 30th. So that rounds out the activity for April for the teams in the North. No one else had activity or will have activity in the month of April. Now the South Division, Brownton went to Arlington in a non-conference matchup against the Arlington A's and lost 3-2. Now Brownton led 2-0 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. But Brownton committed 4 errors in that game, losing 3-2, giving up 3 runs in the top of the 9th, and got beat. Once again, another ugly way to start the season, but these things happen. Keep in mind, it'll be probably end of May, early June when the college kids will come back from school and start rejoining these amateur teams. So it is fun to watch some of these earlier games without all the heavy talent. You see some of the backups and the reserves get some action. Brownton will be at Gaylord on Sunday. Another non-conference matchup. Carver kicks things off this Sunday against Class A team, Baseball 365. And that'll be at home on a Sunday. They'll kick things off. The Carver Black Sox. And then on Wednesday at home, they'll play an evening game, 6 p.m. Remember, no lights there in Carver, so 6 p.m. game. They'll play that there at dusk against St. Louis Park in a midweek game against Class A Another class, first two games there for Carver against Class A ball clubs. Hamburg Hawks started off their season against the Montgomery Mallards. Mallards played a couple games last year due to COVID, and then they cut the season short and dropped out of the DRS in that league. They chose not to continue playing last year, so they haven't been on the field in a while. They played what's called the annual Shorty the Keg game. Hamburg versus Montgomery. For the champion gets the Shorty the Keg winner. Hamburg went on to win that game 10-2, winning their home opener there at home, also non-conference game. Now Hamburg will play another game in April. It'll be not this Friday, but next Friday night against Baseball 365. And that is that Class A team. So we'll round out here next couple of weeks. Baseball action in the Crow River Valley League. A handful of teams getting their start. By the time April gets done, Watertown will already have 3 games in. And once May rolls around, all the rest of the teams will get into full swing of action in the Crow River Valley League. Please leave your comments, questions, and requests below for future coverage. You can catch my show here. This is Dan, every Wednesday. Thanks for listening.